Hello.
Hello again.
Welcome to the top selling children's books at Teasel and Skylark for March 2026.
Correct.
And here we are on the 9th of April.
On the 9th of April, not too far into April.
We just had a brilliant Eileen Brown workshop.
We did. The Prince of Wales School this morning. We had a fantastic group of children who really enjoyed listening to Eileen talk about her Handers book series.
Which she writes and illustrates, doesn't she?
She does. She writes and illustrates them, and we had a lovely morning. So thank you to her, and thank you to the Prince of Wales School for hosting us. Fantastic.
We might see Eileen Brown's books this time next month.
I think we might do. Yes.
Anyway, to kick off with, David, what's at number 10?
Well, I'm pleased you asked, because at number 10 we have got one of our constant good sellers, which is Aiko Kodono's Kiki's Delivery Service, which features a little 13-year-old girl who's actually a witch, no spoilers there, and she can't decide whether to move away and take up her bewitchery somewhere different. And she starts a delivery service, as the title suggests.
It's nice to see that in the top 10 because it has sold really well since we opened.
Yeah, I mean, it had its 40th anniversary last year, which is quite amazing.
I think most people would know it from the Studio Ghibli film,
yes,
which is fun, by the way.
It is fun,
and it's a lovely version. It's a cloth bound children's classic,
absolutely,
which we have a few of, which are beautiful additions.
There we are, number 10.
So at number 9, quite a contrast, we've got Jamie Smart's Bunny vs Monkey, one of the more recent updates in this series, which is the Great Big Glitch. And Jamie Smart is, again, a brilliant illustrator and author. And you're probably familiar with these. There's several, I think up to 15, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of them.
Prolific.
They are really popular, and they're a great way to get maybe perhaps a more reluctant reader to sort of read books, but again they're just thoroughly entertaining.
Yeah, they cover a lot of ages, don't they?
They cover a lot of ages, so they're perfect reading material, so I can see why they're so popular.
Absolutely.
A lot of fun, a lot of fast-paced, humorous fun, which is good.
Yeah. In a sort of similar vein, in terms of sort of slightly madcap adventures, we've got Cruise Ship Kid, and this is Kidnap at Sea by Emma Swan. And again, great fun, lots of illustrations actually, but a really sort of a good entertaining romp for children of a sort of middle grade, maybe slightly younger. 7 upwards. Great fun. And a really entertaining read.
The first book in the series did really well, so if you liked that, I'm pretty sure you're going to
like this one.
Like the next one.
Absolutely.
So we're up to number 7, which is My Soul, a Shining Tree by Jamila Gavin. This is really a beautiful book actually, middle grade, 8 to 12. It is based on a true story of First World War. It's just so well written and with brilliant characters and I mean, we don't like saying it's just a children's book, but sometimes children's books, I mean, we think all the time, all people should read children's books. There's nothing wrong with reading.
No, absolutely not.
I mean, there's a guided minimum age, but not maximum age, because some books can move you, and we don't give too many spoilers, but this is so well written. It's won lots of awards, you can see why, and it's lovely to see it selling so well in the shop. So that's number 7.
Okay, and at number 6 we've got Mr. Jamie Smart again. This time is his other series, Megalomaniacs, and this features aliens, I think, and again it features hugely
taking over the world,
entertaining drawings and artistry of Jamie, and alongside a really crazy, funny storyline.
And again, fans of Bunny vs Monkey,
you'll love it.
You're going to love this. We've already had good feedback in the shop about it.
Absolutely.
At number 5, just to keep
glad you can track, because I can't.
We have, this was in last month's chart, Holly Webb's A Girl's Guide to Spying, which I think we did the joke last time that it isn't a guidebook, it is a novel. It's for middle grade novel, 8 to 12, but again, what we said earlier, all children are different. This is again, it's based on a period of history with the Girl Guide's involvement in the war. So again, meticulously researched, and it's a really, really good story.
A lot of great stories are based on truth somewhere along the line.
But it's really nice to see this selling so well. So it's a really good read at number 5.
And number 4, we've got something a little bit different. This is for slightly older children, sort of teens probably upwards, and it's a sort of self-help manual, but that's not really doing it the justice it deserves. It's a really interesting way of presenting to young people ways of coping with life, really. I mean, sometimes life is pretty difficult for adults as well as children. And this is a beautifully presented way. It's featuring in the form of little ghosts, and it's very humorous, but also it offers a lot of really good advice for children, anyone really, who needs a little bit of guidance and support in how they might cope with what life is throwing at them. So that's a really nice to see that in our charts.
We've really just had that in for a couple of weeks, and it's been flying off the shelves.
Absolutely, yeah, really
very
pleased
popular
with that one.
Yeah.
4.
So at number 3, we've got the lovely Mouse by the Sea by Alice Melvin, who is the author and illustrator of this book. My colleague David has written a review of this on the website.
He has.
And it's just, I mean, it's a classic.
It's delightful.
It's a classic picture book. Yeah. Again, perhaps up to 4 to 5 year olds.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Yes, even 6, because
there's a lot to look at.
Yeah, you've got lift the flaps.
Lift the flaps.
But you've also got lots of information at the back.
Yeah. It is fact filled at the back. It's lovely. So it is a little bit older children as well, isn't it?
But it's beautifully illustrated.
The illustrations are gorgeous. There's lots to look at. This is going to keep a child occupied for a long time.
Kept me occupied for a long time.
And being in Dorset, you know, being by the beach, it's also
perfect.
sort of really educational as well. That doesn't make it too boring sounding, but
not at all.
It is educational as well, isn't it? As well as being beautiful.
Absolutely. Number 2, we've got a very interesting title. This is Where Are You, Eddie? By the amazing Michael Rosen and illustrated by Jill Smith. And it's quite a sad one, but again, it's explaining and really helping older children about coping with grief and coping with loss, and how you can actually sort of get past some of those really dark times when you do lose somebody. It's beautifully written as ever by Michael, and the illustrations are absolutely delightful as well. So a really interesting read in number 2.
Always having good discussions in the shop with customers, aren't we, about how powerful children's books can be.
Yeah, they're often better than adult books, quite honestly.
Don't tell the adults.
No, I won't.
But no, they are. I mean, the power of children's books is the range of themes.
I think it could help, adults as well as children.
And then, so at number 1 for March, we have The Magic Faraway Tree by Enid Blyton.
Quelle surprise!
Perhaps something to do with the film being released.
Possibly.
Who knows, who could say? We haven't seen the film. The film, we've heard from
lots of people saying they liked it.
Hugely positive things about the film.
Which is good.
This is a treasured memory for me in my childhood. It's one of the first books I remember reading, with Moonface, Saucepan Head, Silky, going up the tree and finding a different world at the top of the tree.
Absolutely.
This version is it's inspired by the story. So this is the film version, the film tie-in version. We do also have the original, and we have the 3-in-1 series, which so we have rolled all of these together because people are buying different versions.
It's a nice lot for a choice, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think that's fine because essentially it's the same characters but slightly different takes. So we have those, and it's great to see something that's really classic.
Yes, back in
number 1 of the charts.
Back in the spotlight again.
So we hope to see the film, perhaps soon. And we keep selling Enid Blyton. So that's the top 10 children's books for March.
There we go.
Thank you for watching.
Indeed.
And we'll be back next month.
We'll be back next month for more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.